Good evening and welcome to our program, the Ahmadi Muslims. This evening in the studio I have a guest, Dr. Ghulamullah Chaudhry, a well-known scientist of Pakistan. He retired as the Director of Biological Sciences, the Pakistan Forest Institute, Peshawar. He is a scientist in his own right, and he has several contributions in the field of science in and outside Pakistan. He has been elected as the Fellow of Pakistan Academy of Sciences, the highest scientific body in the country. So I would like to welcome Dr. Ghulamullah Chaudhry to the studio. Dr. Chaudhry, could you tell me to start off something about your personal life? Where were you born, where you were educated, and in what capacity did you serve first in the government of India and then under the government of Pakistan? Dr. Chaudhry, please.
Well, I was born in Hoshiarpur, India, after graduating from the Punjab Agricultural College, Lailpur, now called the Agricultural University of Faisalabad. I shifted to the Indian Agricultural Research Institute, New Delhi, where I worked for 7-8 years and did research on the cotton bollworms and their parasites. After that, I shifted to the control of the desert locust in the deserts of then India and Pakistan. I did very good work in organizing control operations against this very serious pest of international importance. Now, after partition, I shifted to Karachi, from where I went to the Michigan State University at East Lansing, Michigan, took my PhD degree in entomology with distinction from East Lansing.
In what year did you go to Michigan?
I went to Michigan in 1949 and passed my PhD degree final examination in July 1951. The title of my thesis was the ecology and biology of two very important pests, codling moth and the oriental fruit moth, which are pests of great international importance. This thesis was printed in good length in the very prominent, very important international journal, Bulletin of Entomological Research in England in 1956. Now, after my return from the Michigan State, I was appointed as quarantine entomologist, and then I shifted to the Pakistan Forest Research Institute, Ahmedabad, and then to Peshawar. There my work has been mostly in connection with the problems of forests, insect pests of forests. Now, in 1963, I was elected president of the section of biology, Pakistan Association for the Advancement of Science, when Field Marshal Ayub Khan was the general president in 1963. The title of my address at that time was the title of the address of my presidential address was some insect problems of fruits, forests, and fibers. This was very highly appreciated. Now, I have written several articles on insect pests of forests. Some of those were published in the international journals. Then I was promoted to the post of Director of Biological Sciences Research Institute, Pakistan Forest Institute, Peshawar, from where I retired about 15 years ago.
I see. Okay, now you say Fellow Academy of Sciences. Now, what salient features, your contributions, like what are some of your salient contributions towards science which enable other scientists to elect you as Fellow Academy of Science? You have mentioned your own thesis and research. Did they take into consideration some other contributions?
Well,
or
this election to the Fellowship of the Academy of Sciences is a very important job and a very hard and difficult process through which one has to pass. One must have an outstanding research career and should have published a very large number of important research papers of national and international importance. Now this Academy of Sciences was established on the independence of India and Pakistan in 1949. I was elected a fellow in 1967 on the basis of over 100 publications.
over 100 publications?
Over 100 publications in different fields.
I see.
And some, I said before, some of these publications were printed in international journals like the Bulletin of Entomological Research. And then I also took part in the International Symposium on Forest Insects. I didn't come personally to Canada, but I sent my paper. Dr. Magugan of Canada read my paper on my behalf because I could not participate myself.
Personally, yeah.
So on the basis of those publications, then those publications with the biodata, they are circulated to all the fellows of the Academy. Well, they want to make over 100 persons as fellows of the Pakistan Academy of Sciences, but so far they have not been able to make up that number. The number normally rotates around 40 and 50 because some 3 or 4 members are elected, fellows are elected every year, and 2 or 3 fellows die. So the number has remained almost the same. Almost the same. Some members are, most of the members are resident in Pakistan, but quite a few are resident in foreign countries, like the Nobel laureate Dr. Abdul Salam. He is a fellow of the Pakistan Academy of Sciences. There is another Abdul Salam. He is a veterinarian in Africa. He is also a fellow of the Pakistan Academy of Sciences, and I am also a fellow of the Pakistan Academy of Sciences. And,
like you meet annually, your meeting held?
we have annually meetings, and then there are several meetings during the year in which we discuss the scientific problems facing the country. We make various suggestions. All individual fellows do continue the research in their respective fields in their places, place of work, but meet occasionally to discuss how the science policy of the country should be developed. We organize science seminars, symposia, and things like that in the country for the promotion of science.
Yeah.